Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. With Ramadan right around the corner, it is the perfect opportunity for us to explore how we can grow closer to the Quran. You have probably heard about the importance of recitation and memorization. But today, let's talk about something a little different and a little special, which is Quran journaling. This isn't your average study session. It's actually a deeper dive into understanding, reflecting, and living the teachings of the Quran. Let's look at 6 tips that can actually make Quran journaling a transformative part of our Ramadan. The first tip is to start simple. Begin by reading a page of the Quran and its translation daily. This first step of just reciting the Quran and reading the translation, it bridges ancient words to modern understanding, making this sacred text of the Quran more relatable to us. The second tip is to seek spirituality. Focus on the verses that talk about spirituality, that talk about your personal connection to Allah SWT. These verses, when we recite them, they often hit home, and they stir something deep within us. Now, the third tip is the most crucial one, which is context. Context is key. Use translations like the Clear Qur'an to grasp the full context of the verses. Knowing the story behind each verse, it actually changes your entire perspective. The fourth tip is dive deep with the verse. So choose one verse that really speaks to you. Break it down, highlight the keywords, and then translate it in your own words. Paraphrase it in your own words. This is where you start to really get it. The fifth one is, now that you have that verse, bring it to life. Brainstorm how this verse can actually help you in your daily life. It's all about turning guidance into action, making the Quran a living part of your day-to-day life. And the sixth one is committing to this change. Make a heartfelt intention to implement what you have learned. Understanding is one thing. Living the teachings of the Quran is where real transformation happens. Engaging with the Quran in this way, it turns reading into a conversation with Allah SWT, where every verse has the power to guide and inspire and change us. It's about more than just understanding it. It's more about just reading it. It's about letting these divine words actually shape and mold our lives. So let's use this Ramadan, inshallah, to not just read the Quran, but to connect with it, reflect on it, and let it guide our actions. Trust me, the clarity and the fulfillment that you will find in this journey, they're beyond compare. So let's make this Ramadan the start of a deeper, more meaningful, and stronger relationship with the Quran, inshallah.